And that brings me to the original reason I turned on the camera, WaterShots. So I figured in order for me to force myself to drink my water as I should, since I'm a glassaholic and I love pretty glasses and drinking from pretty glasses, why don't I do water shots? Now, I've done this before, but every time I think to do it again, it's like, oh, a new thing or some shit. But it ain't a new thing. I get a little, nice little, in my case, I like pretty glasses, so I get a sherry glass, and I fill it up with water. I probably should have did room temperature water because I'm dehydrated, so it might be a little bit shocking to me getting some hydration when I do is ice cold. But it might also be good for the body. Have your body's work to fight back, get to its original human body temperature by warming it up, and that could actually be good for your metabolism, I would imagine. So says Goddess. I don't know. In my scientific self, which can't be me in the flesh because I never was educated on those things. But when Goddess teaches me things, she teaches me things. And I trust black women more than I trust white people. Look, I'm so dehydrated. That there's like mucus forming from the contrast of the dryness of my throat and the moisture I just got. I need to guzzle. I knew better. I can't even demonstrate properly because I'm too dehydrated. And I know better. So I'm sticking a straw in here and drinking some water like I need to. Like I damn need to. See, I learned that from juicing, from when I green juice. Ain't no way. I told y'all that if you're thirsty, if you're so thirsty that when you get your glass of water, you doing like a kid that just came from outside, you like, and after you drink your guzzles, you just like almost out of breath, your body trying to take in that moisture so fast because you done fuck around and dehydrated yourself. And I said, if your body responds like that after you get some water, after being thirsty, then drink more fucking water. That was Goddess. She meant that. We got enough to contend with this genocide upon us. Don't help them out. Don't help them out. Hydrate. And we in this shithole country, as I told you when he said that shit, that we are the shithole country he's describing. And since that's the case, our days, hopefully not mine, hopefully it'll be after me. But I ain't trying to rush death either, you know what I mean? I ain't trying to rush my experience here. We ain't finished. We got some more stuff. And I got a couple of handfuls of more lives to touch and inspire to save themselves. See, I don't even do that. I be thinking people gross that do that. They walk around snorting. Snorting we can hear that. You're snorting with the sole purpose of collecting mucus in the back of your throat, which is deep in your mouth. You just don't like to think of it that way because you think of your palate, and that's kind of extremely gross, right? But that's what it is. So, needless to say, I don't go around doing that, but I had to do it just now because the water that I just sufficiently drank, I'm not finished by any means, but the water that I just sufficiently drank did its job and hydrated my mouth and throat, therefore body. And I felt it as it was going down. That's what I was alluding to when I was drinking. I was going, like I could feel my body responding to it as it traveled. Like when it got here, my clavicle area was reaching for that. Like the stream was coming down here. It's gonna sound stupid unless you high, but anyway, the stream was coming down. The stream was coming down because you drink your water. Stream was coming down here, down here, right? And even there were things in the side of my neck. So glad to get that hydration. And the stream is here, so all the hydration is here. There were parts over here that was reaching for the stream of moisture that it lacked for so long. It's like, God, where'd that thing been? It's like the movie star was coming through and all of the stands were coming from both sides. Like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Except it's life-saving. Like they needed that thirst quench, figuratively and metaphorically, in this demonstration. So here's the movie star stream of hydration coming down. Then there's shoulder areas. It's like, the fuck took you so long? And then the water's still going down. Then my heart is like, thank you. I don't know who needs to hear this, but I am one of the, man, they don't want me telling y'all shit. My whole camera just shut down. And it wasn't because it was out of space. Well, I guess it could have been because suddenly my space capacity hasn't been able to handle anything. And you can't say it's because my footage takes up more space, because I'm taking up footage with the actual device. So the type and the capacity to hold hasn't changed, right? So there's no reason that my space should even seem like there's less, right? And then it seems like whenever I'm talking about a particular thing, y'all know how it is. Okay, so anyway, where was I? So that's what they wanted me to do. They wanted me to forget where I was. So anyway, and the reason why I can feel all of this, and the reason why I can download the detailed scientific explanation for it and translate it and interpret it and understand it from Goddess herself, right, is because cannabis is my catalyst for being able to translate it. Period. The use of fruit from the tree of knowledge, which elevators have learned, the fruit from the actual tree of knowledge that actual Goddess incited humanity to partake of. And it's actually the devil who vilified it and discouraged you from. But that whole story got twisted up when a white man took his script and put that to and wrote it down and retranslated it in the way that made him the hero. Y'all think Jesus said that shit. That wasn't even Jesus, wasn't even Jesus' name. They didn't have no English. They didn't have no letters. Goddess is like, ooh, they almost got me again. I almost forgot where I was. Okay, so anyway. So when you hydrating, I promise I'm not crazy. I'm just high. That's all. Which means I'm one with Goddess right now. Like, what part of that is bad? Like 0%. Yo, 0% of it. So, where was I? Yeah, so the superstars coming down the red carpet. The red carpet being this. The esophagus, trachea. So the here's Superstar Hydration coming down, and then you got your little titties. Just be like, oh yes, I know we breast mask, so we got a lot of moisture, but at the rate you was going, bitch, shit. Oh, I had gotten to the heart when they cut me off, didn't I? Ooh, that's where they cut me off. This must be some real shit. So you get down here, and then the heart was like, because the heart was chill. The heart knows its value, right? So the heart was like, it's a good thing because I don't know who needs to hear this, but I am one of the most vital, if not the most vital organ in this bitch. So fuck with me if you want to. And so the heart got its portion of the water. Get some more. It's going to help my demonstration too of my dehydrated ass. Because I can still feel it traveling. And I was able to go from here to here faster from the last drink I took. So now we can go ahead and pick up where we left off. Yep, so you got your side and ribs. And it's actually still traveling down my arm. I still feel it traveling down my arm. And, you know, my joints area and cartilage appreciating some hydration. Because, bitch, what were you thinking? And then, it's actually down in my hips by now. Because that's how much faster it was able to move after getting loosened up from the first drink. Oh, I'm so sorry, Vessel. I apologize, Vessel. Whichever way is most sincere to you. I have to say that because all my whole life I went feeling like saying I'm sorry is a degradation of self. And so when I apologize to people, I always said I apologize. I didn't say I'm sorry. And then as I got older, it proved to kind of be reiterated by the fact that sometimes when people said I'm sorry, other people would be like, I know you are. And be like, ooh. See, now what would they say if the person had said I apologize? And they meant it, you know. And then they had a whole saying to dismiss a person that says I'm sorry. Don't be sorry. Don't say sorry, be sorry. What was it? I had it on the tip of my tongue. I forgot it now. That might be it. Don't be sorry, say sorry. Just to dismiss the whole apology altogether. So I grew up, and it didn't come from my parents, but I grew up with that mentality. And so I always, especially and most sincere, when I was at fault for something, I would say, I apologize. And then I would go on to say what I was apologetic for so they would understand that I know where I fucked up. Anyway, fucked around and married this dude. Come to find out, he thinks people who say I apologize are not sincere. Like if you don't say I'm sorry, that's not sincere. And I suspected that there were people out there like that, but I didn't think most people were like that. But after that revelation, I was like, I think maybe I'm the only one that feels a psychological and emotional connection between saying I'm sorry versus I apologize. And I'm the only one who can perceive apologize as sincere. It's crazy. Humans are trash. Humans are trash. I know, girl. I know. So, that was me and Goddess having our moment, agreeing that humans are trash. And she said, that's why the fuck you here, so fix some shit. Which sometimes I don't be feeling like it, y'all. But I know it's just like y'all, really. With a job or anything. Or what we've come to understand is a job. But, sometimes we don't feel like we're doing something even if you're good at it. Sometimes you don't feel like Okay. So I've kind of got my hydration together a little bit, which also helps cool me off so I don't have to hot flash, you know what I'm saying? Repping windy today. So what I was saying was I do water shots to keep myself committed to drinking more water and more regularly. So I do water shots throughout the course of the day. And what I think I will commit to doing is what I started doing when I was drinking, or what I failed to do because I still wasn't consistent. Ugh, I ain't shit. Ugh, I'm sorry, girl. I will get it together though. When drinking with intention, I used to say that for every drink I had, I would have a half a glass of water, right? For every drink, a half a glass, 4 ounces. That's not that much. And I might not have it right there at the spot, right? Because I don't trust their water. I might do it when I get home, but when I get home, I know how many drinks I had. If you don't know how many drinks you had when you got home, when you get home after you've been out drinking, you got bigger problems. I promise you, you got bigger problems. But so what I do is I remember how many drinks I had. If I had 2 drinks, then that means I'm gonna have at least a glass of water. Hopefully more. You know, if you can squeeze more in there, do that. And maybe you'll even be inspired to do that because why? You'll be like, well, if I'm gonna drink this cup of water, then I'm gonna drink 2 cups of water to make sure that I can go to the bathroom before I lay my tipsy ass down. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to be getting up to have to go to the bathroom. Not because I'm drunk, because I just, shit. I don't feel like it. I had a couple drinks. I had a good night. I had a good time. I don't want to get up no more. So let me get it out the way. And you don't want to wake up with a headache. So you want to, another reason why you want to hydrate. For some reason, we all know it's linked. We all know if you wake up, if you're dehydrated, you're likely to have a headache. I don't care how much your liquor costs. I don't care how top the shelf is. If you dehydrated, it might even have little to do with the liquor itself, but the fact that you had alcohol of any kind and weren't hydrating properly to begin with. Your body's going to respond. I'm fussing at me too with y'all. I'm fussing at us all. Your body's going to respond. We are here in this flesh. You know what I mean? We got to take care of it as if we're human too. Because we're human too if we're in the flesh. You know what I'm saying? I was just wondering if bad people have spirits too. Because I don't feel like we should have to deal with them in the afterlife. You know, fuck them. People think you can't have a pure heart and be sick of bullshit. Fuck them. And my heart is still pure. And fuck them. You know what I'm saying? They don't care. They have no remorse. Fuck them. Fuck them. You think an angel got to put up with some bullshit? Because the white dude wrote in the Bible that you got to be forgiven to everything white. Fuck that. Guess what? Angels ain't what you thought they were. Nobody entertained that. We found out Jesus was black. Everybody was like, oh, everybody jump on the bandwagon. All of a sudden, oh, Jesus was a black man. Ooh. Yeah, he was black. But ain't it funny how religious people can embrace the possibility that Jesus was black? Even though I don't care what they say, they were. If you use a book, right? If you use a book to direct you in your religion, academically, then I'll just say then supremacy is using its weapon. I'll just say that. Take another shot. Oh yeah. So what I decided to do. So ultimately, I have settled on three shots after every round of. So not 3 shots for every time I do it, because sometimes you take a few pulls. You know what I'm saying? like I'm about to do right now. I thought I was gonna have to go in there and get some, but I forgot I brought this little nug in here for demo. It is raining like a mug. I guess I'm glad, because I put seeds in the ground that will come up when it warms up, and I think it's about to warm up. Anyway, I hope that I was able to close out all my points. I hope God is, ooh, that was nice. I got an after sweetness taste. The fuck which one was that? Yeah. Mister is right. It's Jello, not jelly. He's right. Cheers. There's something else I said I was going to do, like in the name of, that's a whole nother video. Because there's some things that I'm frugal as fuck with, but I have a very good, I want to say moral reason, but everyone should have morals, so it shouldn't be like a bragging right. It should be normal. It should be common. But anyway, I have very humane reasons why I'm frugal with some of the things that I'm frugal with. What was I just talking about? Because I need to add that to the list. I don't know. Let me go see what this other camera is talking about. Let's see how much of that juicy conversation they cut off, so we couldn't talk.